This is Villa in Argentina. It's one of the creepiest places on Earth. It's a lakeside resort town that was entirely submerged for over 60 years. And when the waters finally receded, it reappeared as a salty, sandy ghost town. In the 1920s, this area was developed into a tourist destination with hotels, casinos, and restaurants. But in 1935, plans were made to turn the small town into a bigger city. They were going to expand the port and build a railway line. But then something unexpected happened. There were devastating floods, and the construction plans were quickly abandoned. The flooded town was completely forgotten about until 1985, when the water levels went down for some reason. What they found was shocking. The entire town was still there, preserved in a layer of salt. It looked like a scene from a horror movie, or an abandoned water park. The thing is, since the water had receded, tourists started showing up again. They would take boats out onto the lake to explore the ruins and take home creepy souvenirs like glass jars filled with sand and salt. But this caused even more problems because people started fighting over who owned the buildings and who got to keep the artifacts. So the government stepped in and basically said, no one owns this place, at least not yet. They decided to open up Villa to the public and charge people a fee to go there and do whatever they wanted. People could come here to take pictures, swim in the salty lake, party, camp, basically anything. Many people have compared it to going to an abandoned water park. It's kind of like that. There are these long, run-down wooden docks that stretch out into the water. You can see old buildings that were once bustling with life, and now are just crumbling piles of bricks. It's hard to imagine that this place used to be a thriving community. It almost feels wrong to laugh at how eerie the whole thing is, but it's also impossible not to. It looks like a set from a post-apocalyptic movie. If you walk around, you'll find all sorts of creepy things like old shoes, bottles, kitchenware, tools, toys, all kinds of stuff left behind when the town was evacuated. What makes this place even more bizarre is that occasionally someone will show up claiming that the house they were standing in front of is theirs. They all say that their family had to leave in a hurry, and they all start digging through the sand and rubble to prove it. But so far, no one has found any human remains. The only bones that have been found belong to dogs. Since the town is completely abandoned, Mother Nature has reclaimed the land. Vines and trees are growing everywhere. There are tons of bugs and birds everywhere. It really is like an untouched ecosystem. There are several theories as to why the water level dropped so drastically in 1985, allowing people to rediscover Villa. Some say it was a combination of climate change and a volcanic eruption in Chile. Others say it was part of a secret government experiment, but really we don't know. Every year, more and more sand gets blown into the lake, which makes it harder and harder to see the ruins. Soon there may not be anything left to see at all. But for now, it's a popular day trip from Buenos Aires. About 50,000 people visit each year. I've always wanted to go, but I think it would be extra creepy if you went at night. Imagine walking around in the pitch-black darkness and listening to the waves lapping at your feet while the wind blows through the trees. You'd probably run into some creepy things. Maybe you'd even see a ghost. Who knows? Thanks for watching. See you next time on Wild But True with me, Malcolm Walker.